भगवान की दिव्य शक्ति, ऊर्जा, प्राण शक्ति भरी हुई है, ऐसा अनुभव करें। वही ऊर्जा नासिका छिद्रों के द्वारा आपके शरीर में प्रवेश कर रही है प्राण के रूप में और आपको जीवन दे रही है, ऐसा अनुभव करें। और लंबी श्वास लें, लंबी श्वास अंदर लें और श्वास को ऐसे लंबे रूप में बाहर निकालें और श्वास के साथ अपने मंत्र को जोड़ दें। श्वासा से सुमिरन करे तो बाधा कछु न हो। श्वास के साथ अपने मंत्र का सुमिरन शुरू कर दें, एक बार श्वास लेते हुए और दूसरी बार श्वास को निकालते हुए। कान को लगावें, श्वास के साथ जो शब्द हो रहा है उसको सुनने में। श्वास, मंत्र और मन ये तीनों एक हो जाए, अंतर्मुख होकर के अपने मंत्र को सुने, श्वास के साथ सुमिरन करें, मंत्र का जप करें ऐसे 2 मिनट 4 मिनट तो शांति से। Pay your attention on your breath and try to repeat your mantra with breath and try to listen that sound. Pay your attention inside and try to meditate on your breath and sound. Do it some minutes only, few minutes. Be calm and quiet and steady. प्रशांत होकर के अपने श्वास को अंतर्दृष्टि से देखते हुए अपने मंत्र को श्वास के द्वारा सुने और उसी पर मन को टिकावे। तो जरा ध्यान को श्वास और शब्द पर लगाएं। आंख मुंह बंद हो, शरीर ढीला हो, कहीं तनाव न हो। ओके ना, अब आप लोग मेरे साथ ओंकार का उच्चारण करेंगे 8 बार अपने 8 चक्रों पर ध्यान करते हुए। आपके शरीर में 8 चक्र हैं। ये 8 चक्र अष्टधा प्रकृति के कार्य हैं। प्रकृति के एक एक अंश से एक एक चक्र का निर्माण हुआ है। पृथ्वी, जल, अग्नि, वायु, आकाश, मन, अहंकार और बुद्धि, ये पांचों आपके शरीर के साथ जो जुड़े हुए हैं, आपके जीवन के साथ, ये प्रकृति के कार्य हैं और इन्हीं को चक्र रूप में कहा गया है। आपकी आत्मा इन 8 से ऊपर है। अपनी आत्मा को पहचानने के लिए इनसे ऊपर उठना पड़ेगा और फिर परमात्मा की संतान हो, तुम परमात्मा के अंश हो, उसकी ज्योति हो, उसके प्रकाश हो, इसका बोध होगा। अब ओंकार का नाद कीजिए मेरे साथ, जिससे आप अपने आप को इन 8 प्रकृति के कार्यों से ऊपर उठा सकें। ओम भृगुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ओम विश्वानिदेव सवितुर्दुरितानि परास्व यद्भद्रं तन्यास्व। ओम कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरे परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। ओम वसुदेवस्तं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। ओम नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। ओम प्रणम्य शिरसा देवं मारुतिं करुणाकरं करोमि गीता व्याख्या भगवद्भाव प्रकाशिनी। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम My dear souls, may God bless you all. You know, nowadays I am giving my talk in English because I think that mostly new generation, those who are not aware about their mother tongue, know only this English language, they can understand about their religion, about their culture, about their philosophy. Due to that, I always try to give them some good information about our ancient knowledge. Here I am teaching Bhagavad Gita, 6th chapter, since 30th of June. 3 days I was in retreat program in Gulf. Some my dear disciples were with me there, some other people too, and they enjoyed much there. Morning and evening program. There was some yogic program and some philosophical discourse too. I try to give them as much as knowledge as I can. Today, I will tell you something in English because some of my dear children are here. They can follow. After that, I will give some message in Hindi because many people are here, they don't know English. They are eager to listen something. So first, I will try to give you some message in English language. Because in this visit, I am devoting very short time and 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, more I will give my talk here, and Wednesday I will go Alberta, Edmonton for 1 week, and I will return here again 21st and 22nd, 2 days I will be here more. So you will listen 2 days more. And after that, 23rd, I will leave this country. So you can listen 4 days more. Today morning, when I was giving my discourse and retreat, there was one professor from Gulf University. After my discourse, he asked one question. That question was related with this society. I am repeating that question and answer because I am seeing and same problem is increasing in our Indian community too. And I think that if our children would follow these people, these native people, how they are living, what they are doing, how they are behaving. If they will follow them, then surely they will suffer. Because these people are suffering themselves. Question was that Indian tradition is totally different from American or European tradition. Individualism is base of this society and universalism is the base of Indian society. In philosophical background too, we believe that person is the part of Virat Purusha. And they believe that person is the unit of society. There's great differences. Individual has no separate existence from universal soul. This is our belief. And individual has his own separate entity. This is their belief. If you will believe that individual has his own separate entity, then automatically your whole activities will be related with your individuation. And you will pay your attention first to your selfish need or selfish motive, and you will try to use society for your fulfilling selfish demand. Then society will be mean only for your fulfilling selfish demand. Not only society, but your family also. Your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, every person you will see as a means for fulfilling your own selfish motive. Because you will believe, or you are believing, that yourself has separate entity and you are totally independent. This is very bad idea. Very bad idea. And this idea is not really scientific idea, nor wise idea, neither logically, nor reasonably, nor intellectually. This idea can be proved. In our language, such kind of idea is called demonic idea. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna stated this is the idea of asura. There are two kinds of ideas, demonic idea and divine idea. Believing in self-entity is demonic idea. And believing that self is not separate than cosmic consciousness, self has not separate entity, then this whole universe is called divine idea. Because when you will realize that your self is not separate from this universal soul, then you will feel that your happiness is related with cosmic happiness. Your satisfaction is related with cosmic satisfaction, universal satisfaction. Your grief and sorrows, whatever you have, all are related with this whole society. But when you will see, you will think, you will believe that yourself is totally separate from others and you have your own separate entity, then, as I told you, you will think that whole society, whole humanity, whole worldly things are only for, only means for fulfilling your individuation. So, these people are suffering. You know that I am working in this country since 20 years, more than 20 years now. And I am seeing there is no family, no society, no, in our language that's called nation, Rashtra, and no Virat too. Our Indian thought was divided in 4 levels. First is Virat, and part of Virat is Rat, part of Rat is society, part of society is family, and part of family is individual. So individual was related with Virat. Okay. In our ethics, we are reading, if a person become harmful for family, you should try to leave that person. If family becomes harmful for society, you try to finish that family. If society becomes harmful for Rat, you try to finish that society. If Rat becomes harmful for Virat, then try to destroy that Rat too. It's a very great notion. Because we are part of Virat. We are limb of Virat. As if you will cut your hair, then that hair has no meaning. But if hair is related with your head, then it has its own meaning. Okay? If you cut one finger, this finger, part of finger has no meaning. If finger is related with body, then finger has its own meaning too. So in the same way, we all are limb of Virat. This is our ideology. We all are limb of Virat. If we are related with our source, our base, our cause, then our life will be meaningful. If we will separate ourselves and believe ourselves separate from Virat, then our life will be meaningless. Okay? There is no power in the world can fulfill our individual demand. Be aware. I don't think that any power can fulfill individual demand. Because demand has no end. No end. And nobody has so ability, so potentiality that can fulfill his own demand. It is very hard to fulfill others' demand, but there is no power, no person has such ability or potentiality can fulfill his own demand by his own effort. Okay? If you will realize this truth, that you are unable to fulfill your own demand by your own effort, then your demand is related with society. Only society can help you. By help of society you can fulfill your demand. Then you will see, you will find out that you are not independent. You are part of society. And society is part of a nation. Nation is a part of Virat. And Virat is the supreme. Virat is the cause. Virat is the all in all. This is the ideology. So I was telling you that you should try to remove that demonic idea. Don't think that individually you can do something, and you don't think that you have your individual entity and you can do something. If you will believe in this philosophy, then you will suffer. Because human being is a social being, a spiritual being. Okay? Social being and a spiritual being. He can't survive himself being alone. Can't make himself happy by his own effort. Because there are a lot of things you can't produce that, you can't create that, you can't achieve that without help of society. So my dear, be aware. Try to adopt your own tradition, your own ideology. Okay? Nowadays, the world is eager to accept this. World is eager to believe in this ideology, because there is only one ideology can survive humankind. There is no other way. So be aware about your greatness, about your great tradition, about your great philosophy, whatever is related with not only you, but whole. And be aware, whole is holy always, and whole is Bhuma, and Bhuma is the source of happiness. According to our philosophy, according to Veda, Bhuma is the source of happiness. Bhuma eva sukham na alpam. Where there is individuation, there is no happiness. Happiness is residing into Virat. Bhuma means Virat. So Veda declare, happiness is residing in Virat. If you will feel Virata with your own self, then you will be happy. Na alpam. But if you will believe in your own individuation, you can't be happy. Can't be happy. Because that individuation will be root cause of desire. A desire will be root cause of suffering. Because a desirous person can't be happy. Because there is no any power who will fulfill your desire. Okay? So be aware about this truth. Be aware about Virat. Be aware about cosmic form, cosmic soul. You are part of that cosmic soul. You are limb of cosmic Purusha, Virat Purusha. Be aware about this truth. Then you will be a happy person. When you will realize this, when you will feel it, then automatically you will be desireless.